Good day. Today's the 21st of January 2017, and what I'm doing here is transplanting a brown turkey fig tree to a nice sunny protected area of our garden. And when I say protected, I do mean from the deer. So this is a fig tree that my dad gave to us last year. Would have been last spring, maybe last May, and we had it in an open area of the garden, the lower garden, that wasn't protected by deer, and the deer just kept munching this thing to pieces. So my dad has since passed away, so this is a special tree. So this brown turkey fig tree is going to be planted right here in a fenced area that Wendy and I just recently got fenced about a couple of weeks ago, and we don't have to worry about the deer eating anything in here. And it's very frustrating when you have nice plants and you go out each day and you see something else munched on or ripped to shreds from these critters around here. We have a lot of deer on Salt Spring Island. So first of all, when you're planting a fig tree, and we grow a lot of them here, and I've grown a lot from cuttings, well draining soil, full sun, and fully cold hardy here on Salt Spring Island. That's not a problem. They are deciduous, and they do produce figs here in the summer months, and sometimes if you're lucky enough you will get a second crop. Brown turkey's a good one here, Desert King, and La Tarula. There's a bunch of varieties we grow here. So this is going to be in a fenced garden. It's a southwest slope. It just bakes in here. We grow a lot of exotic plants on this slope. There's oleanders, and we have the bananas over there, and lots of different types of palm trees, loquat, you name it, it's in here. So I just, like I say, dug this out from the area down below, and I'm going to put that in there. There we go. It's going to be one happy fig tree, and figs do actually kind of like to be root bound a little bit, and they put that energy into the fruit rather than running into a whole bunch of roots, using it up on roots. So we'll just use our native soil here. They don't need a great deal of good soil, but they do want the drainage and they do want the sunshine. So I've picked a nice hole in here with the root mattock, and actually the soil isn't that bad in here. It's kind of sandy, loamy, foresty. So this fig tree should produce good crops of figs in this area, and this is a good time to plant them in the winter months here. Nurseries will sell them at any time of the year, but I like to plant in the winter because it will get established better, because I don't have to water it for a few months anyway. We have to water it in our dry season. So let's just pull some of that soil into the hole. That's a beauty. And like I say, very easy to grow from cutting figs. And there is actually a fig farm down the road from us here that has about 180 fig trees on it here on the north end of the island. So Wendy and I have a very large garden, and it's definitely would be difficult to fence the entire garden. So we have little sections fenced off where we want to grow our special plants that the deer love, and deer unfortunately like fig. Well, if a plant has a price tag on it, most of the time they'll eat it. So those of you that live in areas with a lot of deer, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So there we go. We got the fig tree planted here, and now we let Mother Nature take its course, and it will keep it watered for us throughout the winter months here. It's a beautiful day out here in Salt Spring, feeling like spring. Daffodils blooming on the island, lots of snowdrops, camellias, and spring does come early to our island. That's a good thing. This is a good place in Canada to live if you like to garden, because Wendy and I, we garden year-round. Year-round gardeners, that's what we are. So, there we go. Pack it in a little bit. And remember that when you're planting a fig tree. Well draining soil, full sun, and it doesn't matter if the roots are confined a bit, because figs like that. A little bit of being root bound is not a problem at all. And try some of the other varieties. There are many varieties of figs if you live here in Zone 8B, 9A, like our garden is on Salt Spring Island. So there it is. And then there's the label on it right there. We'll keep that on. Brown turkey fig. Going to produce some nice figs. Yummy. Love fresh figs. If you've never tried them, I suggest you do. Happy gardening, everybody.